Hello, welcome back, and in this video I want to show you a very powerful way of analyzing charts and how I find the best setups every week. So if you've been following my analysis, or maybe you're even following my TradingView post, then you will know about the Euro New Zealand. So this is my official TradingView profile, and here you can publish your trading ideas where you map out trading plans. And here is the Euro New Zealand. When you click on it, you can see that it opens up, and this is the actual trading idea that I posted a few days back last week. And you can see I was short here after this little candle. I discussed this setup in the pro room as well. We had a divergence, a head and shoulders, and this screenshot was taken when I made this analysis. I was short from here, and we can now just click here to play it and see what has happened since then. And you can see price is actually following very nicely through. We are up now a lot here, a few hundred pips. And let's go back here to the Euro New Zealand. You can see here is the actual chart. Remember, this is where I made the entry, and here is where price is currently at the support and resistance zone. So let me just map out the idea here, what is showing us. We have a head and shoulders here. If you are one of our pro members, then you will know about the retest pattern. And if you don't know about that, I will put a link in the description below. Also, we do have some type of support and resistance area here. Here, previous swing lows. Here, when we look a little bit closer, you can see that here's probably some type of supply in this area, which then led to the spike and the immediate reversal you can see here. And also we do have, of course, here very nice divergence on the RSI. So everything is coming together very nicely, very simple trade. And then the way we time the trade is very easy. You will learn everything about that in the pro room, step by step, and also about how to place stop loss orders and all of that. And I really recommend that you start looking into those head and shoulder movements, because they can be very powerful tools and signals. So let's look here at another analysis that I posted on US dollar crude oil. Let's pull this up, and you can see at this point it did also look like a head and shoulders. Here was a major support or resistance area, and the idea is always the same. If the level breaks here, the neckline, then we have a good likelihood of seeing a sell-off. If this level holds, then we will see probably a move back into the highs. And I was waiting for the break here of this level, because then there was a good chance that this will sell off. Let's see what has actually happened here after I posted this analysis. And you can see here a major sell-off that lasted for more than 3 weeks actually. And so we could have timed this top here very nicely with the head and shoulders. There are a few other signals that you will learn about in the pro room as well. But I would really want to stress the importance of getting to know those head and shoulders and looking at those necklines. This is a very powerful pattern, and this will repeat itself over and over again. Wherever we will look, we will see that here. We just can go through the profile, the head and shoulders again at a previous double top. Here, if this level breaks, there's a good chance of a sell-off. And you can see here, after we broke it, we had some massive selling. Of course, we're not always going to see a huge sell-off for days and days, but sometimes we just have to be in and out quickly in the markets, and that is where take profit placement and trade management comes in, and that's very important as well. So let's go to a current chart. We are currently here early morning in Asia, and the market is just opening. We are here on the Euro Aussie on the 1 hour chart, and you can see here also a very nice uptrend. And then here lately something is changing in the market. I always like to look for those changes in momentum. You can see when we look back at this uptrend, we have never seen this much selling here previously. So this is clearly showing us that something is changing here. Very important to understand those changes in buyer-selling activity. Once you see that, there are suddenly coming in a lot of sellers, whereas previously we have never seen that. We always stayed well above the 20-period moving average, close to the outer Bollinger Bands. It's already signaling you that something is changing here in the market. Obviously, this is not enough to get into a trade. We need to look at a few other structures to time our trade. So this is where we are right now. Here is a very important support and resistance area. You can see that here as well has been very important in the past as well. And here is a double top that we overshot. We are moving here. Came a little bit short of this top here, but overall we can see very clear that something here is changing in the market. So the plan is always the same. We wait for a break, then either you get in on the initial break or the retest then, And there are a few ways to trade that. Of course, we need other confirmation. And if you're interested in learning how to trade like this, there's a link in the description below that will get you to the Pro Room. And there you will learn everything about this method. There are a few very interesting charts right now for this week. The Euro Japanese yen is also one of them. You can already see that something here is changing in the market dynamics. We went from very strong uptrend to slowing. Then we had a double top. And now we are making our first lower high. And now we are moving into this area here where we are finding some support. We are not seeing a major bounce yet, which is giving us some idea that the sellers are becoming more and more in control. The buyers are not as interested anymore in driving this price higher. But of course, right now, this is not a trade, not at all. This is where most of the traders lose their money. And you need to wait for very clear signals that there are actually more sellers than buyers. The sellers are stronger than the buyers. And then once we see that with the very specific signals and clues, then we can initiate a short. Until then, we will just stay outside, let everybody else lose their shirt while we stay on the sidelines, and then we position ourselves once we see the valid signal. And that's a very good way of looking at charts. It does sound very simple. Of course, there's always more to it. And it is a good starting point if you want to analyze or incorporate such an analysis in your trading as well. So I wish you a good trading week, and if you have any questions, as always, just leave a comment below and I'm always happy to help you out.